GrAIPho-logy, integration of graphology with artificial intelligence. So before moving to the further slides, let me outline the motivation behind this topic, behind choosing this topic. The motivation behind selecting this topic has societal relevance also, and it extends beyond research perspective. I mean, like our aim is to help the students who are in stress. Students are under constant stress nowadays due to homework, social life, parental pressure, and never-ending workloads. So our objective is to develop an automated system that can proactively identify early signs of stress in students. So our aim is to mitigate any potential mishaps and adverse effects that can be caused by stress. So with this motivation and with this background, let me start the presentation. So there are two terms which are in the title, graphology and GrAIPho-logy. So let me give an introduction to both these topics before proceeding. So graphology is essentially, it is handwriting, I mean, study of handwriting to gain insights into personality. If we look at historical background, graphology is being used for many centuries. It is based on principle of handwriting, principle that handwriting has certain physical characteristics that are thought to reflect personality. So traditionally, graphology is conducted by human experts, and they are referred to as graphologists. Graphology is very subjective in nature, as the interpretation of handwriting is person dependent. So I've given some examples of different types of handwritings. So based on this, the graphologists analyze the type of personality. And if you look at common applications of graphology, it's primarily used for in three broad domains: personality prediction, forensic, and disease diagnosis, like medical applications. So now, what is GrAIPho-logy? So basically, let me introduce the term GrAIPho-logy. So AI-assisted graphology is termed as GrAIPho-logy. So graphologists conduct manual analysis of handwriting. So usually, using AI, this process can be automated. So machine learning and deep learning can be used to automatically analyze the handwriting. So there are certain advantages of using GrAIPho-logy, that is automated handwriting analysis. So the analysis is more objective, as human factor is eliminated, identifies hidden patterns and correlations which are beyond the recognition of humans, so which might get missed in human analysis, and reduces bias and brings in more reliability. So these are the advantages of, like, this is about GrAIPho-logy and advantages of GrAIPho-logy. So how does it work? So basically it is based on AI, artificial intelligence. So the principles of AI apply here. So to start with, a large set of handwriting samples with label data is required for training the model. So the various aspects of handwriting, such as strokes, patterns, orientation of the letters, spacing, etc., can be provided as features. The sample should represent handwriting in various conditions, both healthy and unhealthy conditions. Once the model is trained on the samples, it can be used for inferencing or prediction. That is, given a handwriting sample, the model can predict the person's personality. So this slide, it shows two broad type of artificial intelligence: machine learning, known as machine learning, and deep learning. So machine learning has manual steps because the features need to be extracted manually and it is time consuming. But the advantage is it can work with limited samples. Deep learning is fully automated, and the features are automatically extracted from the samples. But the disadvantage here is it needs a large number of labeled samples, so that can often pose a challenge. So now with this background, let me move to the focus of the paper. So as I outlined earlier, our motivation is also is mainly social cause, to help social cause and help the students who are under stress and prevent any potential mishap. So early detection of stress is essential. Let me give background about how stress management can be done with graphology. So now let us look at how stress impacts individuals and how it can be detected early. So traditionally, graphologists analyze handwriting and they can detect the presence of stress accordingly. I mean, as the handwriting changes during stress, they'll be able to identify. But that's not what we are looking for here, because to detect the stress on a timely manner, obviously we need an automated way of detecting stress. So we propose GrAIPhology as an automated methodology for detecting stress through handwriting. So graphology can help in quick assessment of stressful conditions, and it can help in timely treatment. So the proposed methodology is fully automated. So the offline method of digitizing the handwriting is not a viable option, because it is very time consuming. So we propose the use of IoT-based pen to analyze the handwriting on a real-time basis. So parameters such as pressure, speed, and orientation of the pen need to be detected. So for this, sensors such as accelerometers, gyroscope can be used for sensing linear and angular motions. So these are essentially different steps or different things that can be done with graphology. The first one is like already being used very popularly, and it is known as OCR, optical character recognition. So digitizing, it can be used for digitizing the handwritten text. Pattern recognition. So AI techniques such as machine learning, deep learning can be employed to identify patterns and features in handwriting. By training algorithms on a large data set of handwriting samples and associated personality traits, so the model can learn to recognize the new handwriting samples as per the training that has happened. So prediction is nothing but like given a new sample, predicting like what the personality type is, or if it is detecting stressful condition, whether the person is stressed or not. So uh, it can be logical decision as well. So the last one is data analysis and visualization. So this can happen when vast amount of data is collected. So it can help graphologists in gaining insights into different types of signatures and associate them with the different behaviors. So it can enhance the potential for research. So graphology has other possible application as well. So by integrating with other technologies, it can be used for holistic assessment, like biometric technologies, voice recognition, and facial analysis. It could provide a more comprehensive understanding of physical and mental characteristics. This integration could lead to more accurate and holistic assessment of personality and emotional states. The second one is multimodal analysis. Apart from handwritten text, even digital signatures and input from other devices like touch screens or stylus inputs can be used. So it can give insight into individuals' communication patterns and behaviors. Personalized recommendations, insights and recommendations can be provided for personal development and career guidance and even mental health management. It can be used in educational applications for tailored learning. So the handwriting patterns can help the teachers in assessing the cognitive abilities of the student, and they can provide individual attention to the students. So assistive technology like the graphology can also be used to help with people with physical disabilities. By using inputs such as eye tracking or motion sensors, AI algorithms can assist in converting these inputs into legible text or digital outputs. So thus the graphology has very promising future. I mean, provided it has, I mean, like the social acceptance is also a challenge, and regulatory frameworks is another challenge that has to be overcome. So before adopting graphology in clinical environment, certain factors need to be considered. Thorough validation and research and validation studies are necessary to establish reliability, validity, and accuracy of AI-assisted graphology as a clinical tool. Multimodal approach. So, uh, I mean, yeah, ideally, people should not rely only on graphology, and additional interviews and the additional observations also should be done, and other assessments should be done, and based on that, decision should be taken. So, ethical considerations. So, this might have many data security and privacy concerns because it is to do with the handwritten content, right? So it should not be misused. So that should be taken care. And this graphology should be used in assistance with the clinical staff because it can be dangerous, like taking decision purely based on AI. So as it is AI, the artificial intelligence models require to be continuously monitored, evaluated, and algorithms need to be updated to ensure accuracy and relevance in clinical setting. So it is essentially a collaborative effort. Collaborative effort between AI researchers, graphologists, and clinical professions is essential. So we have also done a SWOT analysis of graphology, which can help determine the future directions. So overall, it looks very promising with a lot of strengths. So let me outline. Just Yeah, sorry for that. There are many strengths like efficiency, scale, objectivity, and consistency. So graphology can analyze handwriting samples very quickly and accurately. So saving time and effort compared to manual analysis. It can bring in objectivity because it has learned the patterns, and based on the patterns, it predicts, and not based on any subjective. There is no subjectivity involved in AI, and it can bring in a lot of consistency as well. And coming to weaknesses, uh, so graphologists, like being humans, they have emotional intelligence, and certain other aspects are also embedded while making decision apart from looking at handwriting. So that kind of intelligence is lacking in AI, and the success of AI depends on the quality of data. The data quality, the samples used must be very good in order to get a very good result through AI. It provides a lot of opportunities for further research, and it can be used for personalization, like in personal development or educational purposes. By integrating with other technologies, it can provide a holistic, comprehensive assessment of the person. And some of the threats are like it might face resistance to adoption, and there might be legacy in the privacy issues. And so let me move to the conclusion. So we have presented the basics of graphology, and it represents fusion of AI and graphology, and it offers exciting possibilities in handwriting analysis. So we proposed an automated system for real-time analysis of handwriting based on artificial intelligence. We have also presented a SWOT analysis, which can help provide future direction. Uh, so thank you. And if there are any questions, yeah.